All right, guys, let me show you something here that's pretty cool. This is a recessed light, a canned light, very popular. A lot of homes have these, and above us is the attic. Now, this is one of the most common escape points for air, where there's infiltration between the attic and the conditioned space here in the house. This is where your air escapes, or quite frankly, comes back in depending on what the pressures are. So you're getting either, right now, very cold air coming in, or perhaps you get humid air coming in the summertime, hot humid air. So I'm just going to illustrate this right here and show you guys, if you can see with the smoke blowing out, you can see that I have this light pulled down a little bit. You can see how air is just blowing it out. Just blowing out because there's, and I feel cold air coming out. That's coming from the attic. Now what I want to talk to you about is there's a cool little trick that we did here. Not a trick, but it's a solution. There's 68 of these canned lights in this home. So the proper thing is to go around and seal them from the inside. Painstaking work. It should be done. I am not telling you not to do it, but we implemented an ERV into this home. The existing duct system has an ERV, Energy Recovery Ventilator. And I just turned it on, and I want you guys to witness what is happening here with the ERV being on. So you can see, and I know it's very hard to pick up on the camera, but right now there is no movement of the smoke that's being forced out the canned light. It's just kind of freely hovering around. And it's still kind of hovering around. It's not moving away from it. Before, as soon as that smoke went anywhere near it, it was pushed away. Right now, it's just gently still hovering around the canned light. So what's happening here? Well, very simple. When we installed the ERV, we are taking outside air in. We are treating it. We're pumping it through the HVAC heating and cooling system, and we're introducing it to the house. And what we're always doing is we're always slightly pressurizing it, which means that we are exhausting less air. We have very minimal bathroom exhaust happening here, but we're pumping in way more fresh air. So the house is now positive pressure compared to the attic. So the house here now slightly probably wants to move into the attic, but not quite as much as before. The differential isn't as much. So we have house air in here that is slightly got more pressure than the attic air. So the attic air no longer wants to come in to the house. We're okay with a little bit of attic air escaping, house air escaping into the attic. That's going to happen. This is an older house. But what we don't want is we don't want all these points where all these lights are coming in unconditioned, unfiltered, extremely cold, and creating a lot of uncomfortable areas. So we're solving an issue. Now, our issue happens to be solved by an ERV. It was one of the small points of installing the ERV. We're glad we did this. Again, I say you should seal them up for maximum energy efficiency. But the reality is that a lot of things can be solved with an energy recovery ventilator. So consider them almost on any house, on any system.